Triple text.
Sure, I'll double and triple text as the conversation is happening. But like if
if they don't answer, you'll double text.
It depends. It depends.
But
I think part of that is because I'm not. I don't really subscribe to the notion of like play this game or play that game. Like no matter what you think,
if you want to, you
good
will.
or bad, I'm just gonna do it. Exactly. If I want to, I will. If that makes you cringe, if that makes you get the ick, if that makes you think I'm simping, then clearly it wasn't meant to be in the first place. But I'm gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So yeah, there was that. So once again, bringing all of this back to us. Us.
Oh.
Yeah. When we first met, I felt like best case scenario, I get surprised and this is my person. Worst case scenario, I have an engaging conversation with someone who can open up my mind to a new perspective, and then I will, watch you right off in the what's up. Right.
Yep.
Now we found like a hybrid solution, I suppose. What you doing over there? But
Larry, come here, Bobo.
he's
Come here,
getting away.
Come here, Stinky. Come up here. Come hang out. Come here.
Come on.
This is Larry. Come here.
Yeah, show Larry.
Here. Come here. Come here.
Come here, Larry. Come on. Come up. Come up.
There you go. This is a Larry. This is a little baby Larry.
Ghost.
This is him. And he's a menace to society.
Baby boy.
He's a...
Baby boy.
Larry's on a lot of trazodone right now because he gets really bad car anxiety. So, right, Stevie man. He's my child. I birthed him. He came from my womb. Alex watched it. He actually helped.
I delivered.
Delivered him.
She was so dilated.
So messy. So many fluids. He was a waterbury
flyer.
A lot of bush.
That was a rough pregnancy for you.
Yes.
You weren't really maintaining down there.
No, I couldn't see it. I can't see if there's this.
Why should you be expected to?
You should have been shaving it for me. You should have been maintaining it for me.
That's an idea.
And you refused.
I would have tweezed it. Hair by hair.
Ow. Maybe one day. I hope. I wish. Okay.
I got tweezers in the back here.
You would on camera though.
That would
They want to see that.
I feel like that would.
Wouldn't people want to see that?
That's a different audience. That's a different audience. No. We can post those. Look at me, yeah.
What? You get banned.
There are certain platforms you could post them on.
There are. You're familiar with. You.
have no problem. Sorry, good night. I don't.
Bro, it's hot in here.
It's warm. I'm telling you. I could crack windows.
Maybe crack window, yeah. Love that idea.
The problem is the
noise.
air or the window AC unit. It's just loud.
I know. I heard it. So loud.
It's
You don't have a screen on there? No. I don't. I'm very. Which one's that? Oh my god.
You are.
You don't think about that.
Nowhere. Okay, so
Alex friend-zoned me.
friend-zoned Kaitie hard.
And
I feel like you kind of
agreed.
weren't expecting it.
I agreed. No, I was. What do you mean?
But I feel like when I doubled down and was like, yeah.
Yeah, because you were
friend-zone,
trying
like,
to make a move. Literally, not even 24 hours prior, I was being straddled. Okay, so sorry if I was a little. I was
one
thrown
hand
off.
on her right.
I was like,
knee to
so
straddle.
he
One
literally
hand
loves
on her
me.
right knee to
Obviously, he
straddle.
can't contain himself physically with me. He needed to straddle
I
me,
feel like you're projecting the way
and
you felt.
he like couldn't deal with the fact that I rejected him in that moment, and so he had to double down on the friend zone, and it just took me off guard because I was like, "This guy fucking fell in love with me already."
Me in that moment?
Yes, I was like, Alex, no.
I feel like you're making them. I feel like they're gonna think that I'm like pushy.
No.
That's
Not
what
pushy.
happened.
He was like very lightly resting over me. Like this. Like I'm here and he was like that.
Well, hold on now. First of all, there was my right hand was on your left knee. I was not straddling you.
Felt like a straddle.
It was more of a brood.
It felt like a straddle, and it was hot. I'm not gonna lie. I thought about that for a bit after it happened, but I said no. I was like, Alex, no. Like I literally said verbatim, I value this friendship too much to let it get there.
But right, 100%.
And you were like, okay.
But then I feel like what was funny was once I snapped out of it, per se. And I was like, yeah, friends. Like, I'm so into this. Like, then I feel like you kind of were like, oh.
Yeah, because it was a 180 or 360 or 180.
Yeah, so then I was kind of like, pick a lane, sweetheart.
It was just confusing. Because I was like, but we went into the hangout as friends.
Yep.
Agreed. Literally both agreed, like, yes, friends.
Yep.
And then he was like, you're just like so hot. And I don't want to be
Did
friends.
I say that? I feel like
You
I
said
didn't
that you were very
say
attracted
that.
to me.
Yeah, of course I'm attracted
And
to you. You're a
how
beautiful girl.
me, like, you didn't know that you were going to be this attracted to me. Therefore making it a little... You
I feel
said
like you're
that.
vamping.
No, that's what you said to me.
Okay.
You said, I didn't think I was going to be this attracted to you.
Hmm.
And it's making it harder
God, I was horny
to
as
be
hell
friends.
that day.
And then you straddled me, and I said no.
Sure, wasn't straddle. I will die on that, but it was not straddle.
Okay, it wasn't a straddle. It was like an... We'll let the audience decide.
We already
Reenact
explained it.
Come on,
No, I'm
reenact
not
it.
gonna reenact.
Come on,
I'm not gonna reenact it.
reenact it.
No. I feel like there's not enough room to reenact it because your couch is honestly like a bed. And this couch is thinner.
You still don't want to get hot and bothered again, that's all.
No, I don't want you to get out.
No, I won't. No, I'm fine.
I got a lot down.
I'm more locked down than you.
This
Because you're
Listen,
perpetually horny.
I
I'm
put this
not.
belt on before you came over, and this I don't.
Okay, you don't want to.
Right, Mr. Man.
So anyway, straddled and then friend zoned. It's just confusing for anybody. Anybody would be confused by that. Even though we left like, okay, bye, friend. Such good friends. I thought he was going to be like, you know what?
What?
The physical pull is too strong. I don't know
The
that I can do
magnetism.
it.
Got it.
And I would have been like...
But that would have been a bummer, don't you think? Because then...
Or would it have been? Yes, it would have been the disappointment.
Because I feel like, here's the thing, and this is for all the guys who will eventually make their way to this podcast or are watching it because their girlfriends are making them. I feel like as a man who has an extremely high sex drive, there's a difference between having a high sex drive and being controlled by lust. And I feel like if you're a man that is controlled by lust, that is a weakness. Like you can experience lust, everyone does. You can lean into lust when appropriate or relevant, but to be controlled by it is I think, a level of emotional immaturity.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe weakness is too harsh of a word because I don't want to sound like I'm being judgmental or like holier than thou.
So it's a lack of self-control for sure.
Right, exactly.
But you also have like a very high level of self-control, I would say, compared to most people.
Right.
So it, I don't think it's like, yeah, I think weakness is too harsh.
Yeah.
I think some people just don't have that much self-control.
Yeah, and I just don't. Like, I just refuse to be controlled by lust.
You almost were.
Much more.
If I allowed it to play out in that moment,
I don't know, though.
you literally asked me to be kissing.
I mean, like, we would have made out. But I don't think I would have taken it any further.
Okay.
Because
we'll never know.
We won't. Hey,
we'll never know.
Because once again, I do genuinely value our friendship, and also I think
We are besties.
another aspect of what I consider my emotionally mature rebirth is how much I genuinely appreciate platonic friendships with the opposite sex.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
I always have.
Granted, I've never been the type of person to think men and women can't be friends.
Which is another topic for conversation.
Yeah, we'll get into
completely.
that. I don't buy into that. I know some people do, and I think it can be debated.
Yes.
I think, especially if there's an acknowledgement of physical attraction, it's harder. It's harder, for sure.
Yeah. And also, if you're somebody's boyfriend or girlfriend that knows that,
Correct.
It makes it harder for you to allow that friendship.
Correct.
Even if you trust the person wholeheartedly, you almost like don't want this person to be hanging around somebody that you know that they're like sexually attracted to.
Correct.
Because it's just like
I feel like we trust each other wholeheartedly now. Like, you feel safe with me. Like, you don't you don't think I would ever, like, even in my lowest, most sexually depraved, drunk, high, whatever, like, I'm not gonna make a move on you.
Why?
Once again,
Come
pick a
on.
lane.
What the hell?
Pick a lane.
So you don't think you're not attracted to me anymore? Though,
Gaslighting.
you're not
This is
sexually
this is a
attracted to me?
gaslight. This is an
what
example
you're
of a
saying,
gaslight.
Alex.
No, what I'm saying is that I value what we have as friends so much more than that. Because all of that is so fleeting.
Yeah.
Especially because I have enough foresight to recognize that would completely change
The dynamic and our futures.
arguably erode.
Yeah.
Our relationship, our futures, right? Like we're in a position right now where I believe that if we continue to move in the manner we're moving, when you ultimately meet your husband, he's not gonna hate me. Like,
yeah,
I'm gonna get an invite to the wedding. But
yes.
if you had to tell him, oh, by the way, we slept together once, that's it.
You want to be invited to the wedding?
I'm definitely not invited to the wedding, and we're not friends anymore, by the way. Because you're obviously gonna pick your husband over me.
Right. So it's like, if we maintain...
And my future wife is obviously not gonna be cool with that.
No. So, yeah, I mean, for the sanctity, is that the right word?
Mm-hmm.
Of the...
I'm assuming out of the heart, yeah.
Sanctity word. For the sanctity of our future relationships.
Mm-hmm.
We need to keep it just besties.
Thank you, PG.
Isn't Bestie Alex?
Mm-hmm. Bestie Kaitie.
Bestie Kaitie. Bestie Kaitie.
And I think that's great. Like, I'm into that.
I like it too. Honestly, he really helps. He's good at like advice and stuff. It helps me with like my guy troubles. And Larry, what on earth are you getting back there? There is absolutely nothing back there.
Honestly, there could be a crusty treat.
Yeah, he's eating something.
Yeah, like I said, Gaspar Who's my last foster?
Larry, what is in your mouth? It's crunchy. Now there's a hair. I don't know whose hair that is. It ain't mine.
Treat.
No. Larry, leave it.
So sus.
Leave it.
The other thing too is like once again going back to the dichotomy of the relationship.
Dichotomy, good word. Word of the day. Dichotomy.
Dichotomy.
What does it mean? Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Wait, can you actually explain what it means? Like, I wouldn't be able to. If I used a big word, I would know how to...
Dichotomy is like the relative...
I need to take this off. I didn't shave my armpits.
Dynamic of two things. I think I'm saying that right. You want to know something interesting about me? I feel like I know how to use words correctly, but sometimes I couldn't tell you the proper definition.
Explain the definition of a word.
The division of a concept, class, or entity into two sharply distinguished, mutually exclusive, or contradictory parts. A division or contrast between two things that are or are represented as being opposed or entirely different. So what I'm saying is that there's a dichotomy from our relationship. There's the dichotomy between friendship and something more than that, whether that's just physical or not. And what I was ultimately trying to express was that even if I knew hooking up would be fun or good or however you want to call that, is hooking up a few times before we realize how much of a mistake it is, and then our friendship is completely ruined and we probably don't really talk again, more worth a potential lifetime of like a great friend. I would get so much more out of the latter.
Yes.
You know?
Sure.
It's so much more worth it.
I agree. Because then we get to be in each other's lives forever.
Right.
And our kids can be besties.
And it's, once again, it's different. It's a deeper level of stimulation and satisfaction.
Right. Because there's no physical, which is like also just different.
Yes.
Especially because we started off like matching on Hinge.
Right.
But we were able to like transcend that entire like plot. Am I using that correctly? Because Hinge, it's like if you match on Hinge, what, you're trying to fuck or you're trying to date, right? So we surpassed that and decided that we can just be friends because we value each other as friends, and
we've transcended it.
Yes, that's the why we used it. That's why we used it.
Yeah, I know. It was like
you were helping. You were tying it together. Thank you. See, that's me. So here we are, and we're gonna just talk about all of the things that are the toxic dating world that we're all living in against our will or desire.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna talk about a lot of different things.
A lot of good stuff.
Little fun nuggets for you that we go over.
We would love to know if you have any suggestions for topics.
Yes.
Perhaps.
And one of the suggestions.
See us make out?
No. One of the suggestions can't be making out.
I mean, it could be. No, can't. It won't because of everything that we just explained. So.
Good boy.
I'm just a girl.
Yeah, I've heard that one before.
I'm just a mere girl.
Something I was thinking, while you were using the little podcaster's room, I went on my phone, right? Because I'm on D&D.
Are you actually right now?
Yeah, because I want to focus on.
Why are you on D&D?
Because I want to focus on this. I don't want to keep seeing my screen light up.
We love talking about whenever he's on D&D, it's because he's with a girl. Because he doesn't want the girl to see that other girls are texting him.
That's the implication, but that is not true.
Yeah, it is.
No, in reality, it's me trying to show the person that I'm with that I am focused on you.
Okay, but you don't have to, like, you can just put your phone away.
I know, but I'm OCD.
But he's also texting a lot of women, so that's why the D&D needs to come on. To be fair, when I am with a guy, not a platonic guy, like a guy that I'm dating, like I put my phone on do not disturb so that they don't see Alex texting me 27 times in a row.
Right. See, double standard.
No, I'm not saying that.
Right.
I'm saying that that's what it's for. You're the one trying to say that it's not.
But also, too, like, and actually this is a good lead-in because this is something I did want to talk about on the podcast and I want viewer interaction. I feel like the scope of dating today creates this very confusing and unspoken dynamic where if I'm on a date with someone, maybe it's the first date, the second date, or any date that is prior to a conversation and mutual agreement of exclusivity. I don't want you to see that there might be other women texting me, and I also definitely would never disrespect you in that way or intentionally seek to make that information known. But also, it's like, what's the expectation there? Like, if we haven't had the conversation of exclusivity, I feel like it's just this unspoken thing. Like, if we haven't...
Respect.
Exactly.
Out of respect.
If we haven't said we're exclusive, you don't necessarily, at least subconsciously, expect either of us to be behaving in an exclusive manner, but you would expect, I would hope, certainly, and any guy out here, I would also hope that you would demand yourself being respectful in this way. Like, I'm not going to be having dinner with you and like, oh, you noticed that what's her name just texted me, and it's like, who's that?
Yeah, because it's like, so, well, I guess it's assumed they could probably talking to other women, but yeah.
So the point I'm trying to make is, if the unspoken nature of that dynamic ultimately nets out to it's a respect thing, then I feel like me putting DND on is the right thing to do, even if it gives fuckboy. Because then the only other solution is just not DND, but that phone stays in my pocket the entire time.
Or stays elsewhere. Like, yeah. But also it's kind of like from my perspective, like I don't want to be on a date with a guy who has like multiple women hitting them up.
That's fair.
Because I'm looking for somebody that's like intentional. Generally speaking, if you're intentional, you don't have multiple women hitting you up. But see, now I feel like a hypocrite saying that, because like I have guys hitting me up and I am dating intentionally.
Well, no, I think to your point, there's a difference between someone hitting you up and you feeding a conversation. Like, now granted, I might not know that. Like, if I just see...
Ooh. Why are you gagging? You got hair in your mouth? What's going on there? You okay?
Like, if we're sitting at dinner and I just see, you know...
Oh, can you get a waterful out for him?
Yeah. And I just see, like, Tommy or...
That's my brother.
Ben, or, you know, like, if I just see names pop up, I'm not necessarily going to know, like, maybe that's the first time this person's ever texting you. Or maybe that is a guy who's been, you know, trying to have a conversation with you for weeks and you're not really entertaining it. Like, so...
Regardless, if you're on a date with somebody, you don't want to see other people hitting them up because it feels bad. It feels icky. It feels like, aw, like, okay, I'm not the only option. Like, obviously, I'm not the only option, but it makes it... You want water, Bubba? Can you... Oh, yeah, there you go.
We're live.
We're back. We had to take a dinner break.
And a Bad Bunny break.
And a Bad Bunny break. That
was the best break. I didn't even like him before I watched that, and now I think I have feelings for him.
I'm so proud of you for saying that.
Also, did you see that video of him gyrating? Actually, I sent it to you.
No, but I will watch it.
Oh, you should watch it.
I mean,
everybody should watch it.
It's nothing that I don't do in my own free time. So, you know, that's my middle name.
Gyration.
Yeah.
Thought it was
Alexander
George.
Gyration Montesanto. George-ration, gyration.
Same.
Same.
Same. Different.
All right, we're back. Larry.
Yes, please get off of me. Oh my god, ow.
Hi, Mr. Larry. Yeah, no, you can't eat the mic. Can't eat the mic.
The mic is not food,
mic is
Mr.
mine.
Larry.
The mic is mine. You want to talk Bad Bunny?
You gotta watch that video. I'll show it to you.
I got it. You got it?
I got it.
Ah.
I got it up already.
I already know what it's
I
gonna
watched
be.
this 27 times.
I already know what it's going to be. It's going to make me gyrate.
You fuck off. Okay. Bye. And bye, right? Boy, bye. So I love him. What do we think? 7, 8? Soft?
No, not soft.
That's soft.
Come on. I know. First of all.
Nah.
First of all.
Like 8.
You're
Yeah, like 6.5.
You're telling me what I already know.
How do you know?
I was born with this.
With that one? Just like that?
You'll never know. But
I'll never know.
let's just say I don't need to worry about other people's size because I'm not self-conscious about that.
Imagine having a small penis as a man. I always feel really bad for guys with like small dicks.
If I was a Diet Coke, I wouldn't be a mini. I'll put it that way.
Yes, I know that.
Diet Coke.
I don't know from experience, but I know from
This podcast brought to you by Diet Coke Mini.
Experience.
Size matters.
this is a good size.
Oh my god, it's like ultra chode. Could you imagine?
No, it wouldn't fit.
Could you imagine
Anywhere.
the pants coming off and that's what it was hard?
Ouch.
That would be bad.
Ouch.
That would be bad.
Like length or girth?
Both. Like it's literally that. Head inclusive.
Just ow.
Just ew.
Ew.
Not
Ow. Yeah, ouch too.
At the risk of sounding zesty, ew.
Ew.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway,
we gotta keep this PG.
13.
13 and a half.
Okay, so where do we want to go from here? Do we want to talk about... I feel like we've kind of laid the foundation now.
Have we?
Everyone knows how we met, my opinion of what long-term open to short meant.
So going forward, for any viewers wondering, if you see a really beautiful man and he has long-term open to short, it really just means short-term open to short. Nothing more,
It could
nothing
mean a lot of
less.
things. That's what Katie's trying to say.
Nothing more, nothing
It could
less.
mean a lot of things, but I would say proceed with
Don't
caution.
waste your time, all right?